Hello. Hello, gentlemen and lady. Hello. Good. What a fine afternoon or morning, depending on where you're at, or night. I don't know. Live your best life. Dudes, hello. Welcome back. We're going to try and do some streams today, yeah? Let's get Nightbot on the screen, talk about what we're going to do today. I think we're just going to round it out with like a big, long Territorial sesh. Let's just say 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Territorial. Boom. 3 hours of that. See how we feel. See what we want to do. By the by, I have Farming Simulator 25 back online, so the Red Empire might continue. Yo, just me? I mean, yeah, we're just starting out, so let me just make sure I'm on my correct account. I am. Good. Okay. Boom, boom. Jibba. All right. Farmer stream? Dude, yeah. We go hard on farms. Farming, like, I love farming. The only thing I would love about that game is like a fast forward button. Because, like, you do spend like 2 hours in real life, like, doing one cycle of the farming empire. Like, it's just like 2 hours just cultivating. That's not harvesting. That's not like fertilizing. That's just cultivating. So I would love that game to be compressed down a little bit, but I understand the entire appeal is like, no, slow down, take it, have a little fun with it, you know? But alas, what's up, Iraq? How are you? That's kind of, will be a chill stream. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely chill, but it's also like, you know, not for everyone. But it's mostly for me, so that's why I can say it. But also, I have some other games to potentially play on stream. But I think we'll start that probably later on in the week. Once we do. But anyhoozles, let's get going here. A little skeleton squad. Let's not do a contest. Let's not do a contest. First game up. What's up, Soccer Rainbow Bees? Good to see you guys. Soccer Ninja. I don't think I've met you before. Hello. All right, let's just do Caucasia. I saw Arctic there. Arctic Furry. Hello. Yo, Jason, member for 2 months. Play Roblox, Unk. Dude, no. Can I tell you an Unk move I had this morning? So, if you didn't see the video this morning, it's pretty good. This guy taunted me thinking like, hey, I'm gonna win, and then I beat him. But like, I was like, being like, ooh, he stunted on me. And then I was thinking about making that the title of the video. And then I had to like Google it and be like, I'm not saying anything appropriate. Inappropriate, right? I don't know if that's an Unk thing or just like a purebred white boy move. But I was like, that's okay, right? But then I just changed it. I was like, I don't know. I don't know how that would translate at all. So I'll just not do it. But alas, I can picture Corgi playing Grow a Garden nonstop. Dude, that's me. I can grow a garden. I can grow a garden. Not to say I have like a gigantic soybean empire brewing in the background, but I kind of do. Alrighty, so let's talk about our position. So we got to fight this guy down south. Looks like we're gonna have to kind of solo him and then see if we can bring any support over anywhere else. Let's get in our infinite growth phase here. Really start to kind of hammer home the land that we can get, and then the pressure we want to apply down to this guy. Get past our bots if we can. That would be lovely. Oh, I wish I had started it earlier. Wasn't paying the most attention. So now we have some bots that we cannot afford to grab, but we can potentially still block you in. So let's go ahead and do that. Just get a little bit of pressure here. And then honestly, I'm just going to crush him right away. I'd rather not give him the time of day. So let's just push him down. Finish this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're dead. Get him completely off the board. That way no team has like a foothold over here. Now, how's the rest of the board looking? We're doing a great job consolidating. Well done, Skeleton Crew. We're looking real sharp. And then I'm just going to, because of the way donations work, send a boat out, and then a boat out, and then a boat out. And then let's finish this. Okay, everyone's... What do you need help for? The guy's asking for help. I have my own garden. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I could grow a garden, or I could play Farming Simulator and pretend to be a farmer all day. I've said this many times. I would never want to be a farmer in real life. Nor do I have any kind of green thumb. Many things I have planted have then thus died. So, you know. I was on the wrong team. Dude, you've let us down. We were gonna win. Is this a bot? No, this is a play. Oh, it's a player bot. Okay. Oh, I wish you hadn't cut me off. That seems rather foolish. Fortunately, we got Isaac Newton down here. Yes, push. Keep going, buddy. Okay, looks like he got a little bit of support. Okay. Take that. Okay, this guy's left as well. We have 55%. Let's send another boat out. Is this me? Yeah, this is me. Let's go ahead and bring... Nah, it's fine. I'm worried about this guy. These guys over here. Pigeon. He's got about as many troops as I do. I did not land. Bring this first boat back. You have crushed it, Arctic Fury. I didn't even see you over here. You're doing a great job. Let me just donate to you. You can kind of finish up the rest. Well done. What's up? The love for the Fifth Reich. What? Guys, can someone help me out? Is that like... That's like some Nazi thing. Is that some Nazi thing I should just like ban? That seems a little bit... I don't know. Is that a new Zoomer meme? All right, I'm just gonna get rid of that one. Okay. Yeah, no, you can pick a different username. Alrighty. Well, good start to our first game. Oh my gosh, it's almost American Thanksgiving. Is everyone very excited for that? Is everyone very excited for America's Day? Where we pay homage to the Native Americans for saving us. For saving the Mayflower, and then, you know, paid them back in not so nice ways. When is it? It's on Thursday. Yeah. No, wait. Yeah, Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday. Only people who want to farm are people who are going to inherit the land and all the equipment. Here's the thing. I would kind of rephrase that to be like the only people that will do it are those that like inherit the land and all the equipment, because it's such an expensive startup to get involved, and then the profit margins are like basically nothing. So like there's like all the soybean farmers in Arkansas, and because China's not buying any of our soybeans this year, is like a third of them are just going to go out of business this year. That's kind of the razor thin margins that they've been living on. So I don't think anyone wants to get into farming, but like my grandfather owned a farm. He had a whole cotton farm, tractors and everything. Can we do a higher team game? Yeah, that's kind of the thing, but like that was our first game, so it's called a warm up. gotta get the grooves that, you know, work together a little bit. Are we gonna do something special for Christmas? I mean, probably just play games. Christmas is so far away, though. I don't know. Is America, like, in Canada the only ones that have like a holiday in November? Does anyone else have a holiday between like Halloween and Christmas? I know some people like not everyone celebrates Christmas, but you know, there is like a smattering of holidays, regardless of religion, based in the month of December. Thanksgiving. Yeah, I said anyone but Canadians and Americans. By the way, let's do this contest next. So we'll just wait the 2 minutes real quick. It's Christmas right now. No, it's not. It's November. You got another month. Mexicans? Do Mexicans also have a Thanksgiving, or do they have like a holiday? Oh, I thought you said do Canadians and Americans. No, I'm an American. I'm obviously aware that like we celebrate something. Most celebrate Thanksgiving. That is not true. No, that's a very North American thing. I know most countries do not celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't think anyone in Europe celebrates Thanksgiving or has anything equivalent to it. I think maybe the only thing kind of universal is Black Friday, because, you know, we've put that online. Oh, but gosh, there's a lawsuit going into effect, or a lawsuit against Amazon for basically Prime Day sales kind of being like a lie. Because what companies will do is like a month before Black Friday, they will raise the prices on like big items. So that then when Thanksgiving comes around, they can be like, look how much it's discounted. By the way, this is our contest. When really it was the same price it was 2 months ago. Now, I was listening to a law channel talk about it. It's like, basically, it's like that's not going to go through, but it's kind of a skirt around the false advertisement. Because they're not technically false advertising anything. It is discounted from what price it was, but it is scummy practice. By the way, let's go north, boys. We're gonna go North Canada, Alaska. Stick to the western side of the continent. Make sure that left side, for those who don't know what west is. You get some eye drops. My eyes are dry. Can't read. What are your thoughts on Trump doing it with Bill Clinton? I don't think he actually did that, but like, I don't know, man. He's not exactly like the most stand-up president we've ever had. We'll put it that way and leave it at that. Alrighty. I don't want to give away this corner. Need a little bit of separation from you. We're going to be facing a massive disadvantage in this corner. That's okay. We don't necessarily need to win Alaska specifically, but it would help. I just don't know what those guys are doing. Like, why all grouped together? Maybe they're just goofing around. All right, let's go ahead and get big. Yeah, we're running out of room here. Let's just try and make everyone else as small as possible. Did get through over here, which is nice. Can I get around you? A little bit. It puts me in a lot of the danger, though. For not a lot of benefit, I will say. Okay, let's try and crush this. Will you help me crush this guy? He's like the only one. And then Soft. Yeah, thank you, Soft. Appreciate you. Buddy, come on. We gotta go. We gotta go. We're about to be completely outnumbered. We need you to do something. I beg you to fight the man that has 10,000 troops. Same with you. Come on. Come on. What's going on? Freaking me and Soft are just like dying over here. I don't know how I gotta convince you to attack someone with 2,000 troops, but I promise you it's a good idea. There we go. Okay. Yes. All right, we won the corner. Not pretty, but we did it. Soft even survived. All right. Now we gotta like figure out everything else from here. Be nice to push down south into blue. They look like they're gonna be the biggest threat. I mean, pushing down south seems like it's gonna be a good idea, but alas, who knows? Zero Winter, good to see you. I saw you playing Railroader. Doing railroad things. Germany, Austria, and Switzerland all celebrate Thanksgiving. Do you really? When did that start for you? Did it start at the same time like America did it? What's the origins of like the Germany, Austria, Switzerland Thanksgiving? Don't say World War II. Please. I beg of you. But I never knew any European countries celebrated a Thanksgiving. And I drastically feel like I'm not alone in that. All right, let me get some money to Burns until I'm not able to do that anymore. Yeah, I would love to keep donating to Furry. Hopefully you guys can all just kind of push down together. Yes, more money. Let's go, big. Hey, oh my gosh, I need eye drops so bad I can't read. So, Sophie, thank you for subscribing. It's like literally right when I started, but like it's so blurry. All right, how we doing over here? Good job, Mr. Isaac Newton. And then who's this trying to go? Peter. Yes. Love this. Love this, Furry. Craft! Good to see you. I can't read your name, but I recognize the... What is your flag? What island country is your flag? Oh, your little icon. German here. I've never heard someone celebrating Thanksgiving. Thank you. Okay. Now, I knew I was being lied to. I didn't know it, but I felt it. Oh, by the way, this guy's a real problem. Where's Rafa? The hell? Oh, it's this guy. Okay, so it's not a problem. We should be able to clear that out. If he comes up here, I'll crush him. He's coming up here. I'll crush him. Yeah, no shot, kid. No shot. Donate all your troops into that. It's not going to matter. Good eye, Arctic. Jumping in there. Seychelles. Ah, that was it. Haha. See, I knew it was an island. Give me that. I can at least take credit for that. All right, this one looks pretty wrapped up, but let's just keep foot on the gas here. I think the closest thing us Brits have to Thanksgiving is Bonfire Night, which is every November 5th. Can you tell me what is Bonfire Night? Which, first off, do you guys need help with naming things? Because I think we could help out. I feel like America's really good at naming our national holidays, and Bonfire Night screams like a lack of creativity. I hate to say it, but like I think you could do better. Like I know you don't spend a lot of time thinking of names, but like Bonfire Night, what that sounds made up. That sounds made up. It sounds like the origins of that was just like 7 really drunk guys around in a circle and their wives come out and be like, "What are you doing?" And they just scream, "It's Bonfire Night." Like that's the only way it could have happened. My parents only fairly recently started to celebrate Thanksgiving when they moved to North America. Yeah, it's a very immigrant thing to do, is to immediately like pick up the holidays of the country you live in. All right, Furry's coming to the rescue. Tasty, just put up the fight. Just fight down here and we got this. We got Furry coming in as well. That's 8 million. That's 10 million, all collectively able to fight Omen. Donations are uncapped, so give those donations out. Jason desperately trying to hold back this guy. Yep, keep it going, boys. Keep it going. No need to rush. We've already won. The only way we lose is by going overly dramatic and over attacking. Hold on, I gotta read. Basically, this guy tried to blow up the House of Parliament, and we celebrate it because he got caught. Is he like a hero for doing it? But he was just like, oh, yeah, darn Parliament? Or was it like a terrorist attack that was stopped? Like, what? And we light loads of fireworks. Wait, is that the thing from like V for Vendetta where they go, remember the 5th of November? Is that a real thing? It's called is that Bonfire Night? Where we celebrate V for Vendetta's almost blowing up the Parliament and Natalie Portman shaving her head. I mean, you gotta celebrate the commitment to the role, right? Yeah, it's that? Okay. Let's go. Dude, I'm so happy Natalie Portman's got her own holiday in Great Britain. That's good for her, you know? GG. Well done, boys. Well done. I cooked. No, I don't know who you were, Nubus. Tasty? Yeah, you did great, bud. Terrorist attack in Britain will always go back to when King Charles almost got assassinated when the guy failed. Charles looked at him like, you failed. You disgust me. Great sentence, Zero Winter. I'm going to leave everyone to contemplate that. I have got to go see. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I can see again. Oh, I can see so good too. This is big. This is big. Sorry guys, just really emotional right now. I think us Brits have run out of things to celebrate. I mean, I don't think you've run out of things to celebrate. I think you've run into too many awkward things you could kind of celebrate. Like, let's be real. What country has like the most Independence Days tied to? Now, granted, in all those Independence Days around the world, Britain is kind of the villain, right? But like, you could probably like be a part of it if you wanted it to. Like, I don't know. I don't think too many of us get mad if you shot off some 4th of July fireworks. I think we'd be like, hell yeah, brother. Why are the numbers behind your name? What? Man, stop being live at the wrong time. I'm sorry. By the way, let's do our Geogrid. We got a little bit extra time because I had to go get my eyes. I love Geogrid. It's so hard. Okay. Has hosted the Olympics. Has a flag with a star or a sun. Now, here's the thing. Has Argentina hosted the Olympics? Damn. All right. Oh, you know what we could do? Brazil. Yeah, rare. We'll take those. Has more than one time zone. Star or sun? My initial thought is Kazakhstan. No, they don't have a. I thought they had stars. Okay, come back to that one. China's not the answer. China has one time zone. Maybe that was India. We'll come back to it. Has hosted the Olympics, produces nuclear power. Okay, Germany. Has hosted the Olympics. Okay, this is Greece. Rare. We take those. Okay. 20 in... Top 20 in number of World Heritage Sites. Different time zones. Call me a madman. Okay. We have 5 more guesses. Come back to that. Big country with coastline. We could easily go China. We could easily go USA. We could also go USA here. Germany. Frick. Okay, Russia. We gotta go easy. There we go. Russia's common. We just gotta get it out there. Produces nuclear power, hosts the Olympics. I mean, here's the thing. I don't really know who produces nuclear power besides Russia, China, and the United States. Maybe, I don't, like, does Canada produce it? Has India ever hosted the Olympics? I don't think so. So maybe we go, maybe we go India here. Okay, rare. We take those. Heritage sites. World heritage sites. Big coastline world heritage sites. I'm trying to think Asia. What about like Turkey? You think Turkey would count? Do you think we could do Turkey here? Turkey's got to have some heritage sites, right? Epic. Let's go. Okay. No, I could have put Turkey here. No. Okay. Let's go easy ones. Let's just go easy ones to get some guesses because we only have 1 guess left. We've wasted our easy guesses early. Excuse me. Oh no, I ran out of guesses. Okay, what are the least popular answers? French Polynesia. Hong Kong's hosted the Olympics. Did not know that. Australia. I would never have guessed. Produces nuclear power. The Netherlands. You dirty dogs. South Korea. Okay, that makes sense. All right, we got 4 minutes left. Hey, don't call us dirty dogs. What, South Korea? By the way, oh, that's a sun in the background. It's like, where's the star? Here, we can start global. Because we have such a long time to wait. All right, give me France. France is adjacent to the answer. Okay, give me Germany. Germany's also adjacent to the answer. Is the answer Switzerland? Aha. Big. Yo, speaking of South Korea, chat, I watch K-pop Demon Hunters. It's good, right? Well, let me rephrase that. The actual show movie, D tier. Like, if we're being honest, the plot is not that great. The characters are not that great. It's D tier at best. The soundtrack, A+. Holy cow. Amazing soundtrack. Golden, dude, let's be honest. It's a good song. It's a good song. It is like supposed to be kind of like more of a children's show, and I get that. But I'm kind of comparing it to like the level of like Frozen in terms of like a kids TV show that's highly focused on music, and be like, Frozen's like pretty high, you know? You give that an A. It's a good watch. ever gonna enjoy it. Demon Hunters, dude, I was like not enjoying it at all. I got bored so often, like, this is so stupid, so predictable. But then I was like listening to the soundtrack for like the next week. Soundtrack's amazing. Don't know what you're yapping about the movie wise. It's good too. I didn't think so. I think D tier, like not F, but like D tier. Like you can tell they put most of their focus into the songs, and they crushed it. They hired the right woman to like lead that. She did great. Soundtrack low-key better than my Spotify playlist. I mean, there was like 3 really good bangers. I'm gonna blame that part on your ADHD brain. No, the movie's not that great. The movie itself is not that great. Oh, by the way, speaking of movies with soundtracks, is everyone very excited for the Moana live action? It was obviously incredibly needed. It's been a long like 5 years since the movie came out, and Disney's desperate to make a profit. There'll be some singing in that. I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's like live is in that one too. Moana live action now with 10% less animation. Yeah, it's just kind of like, talk about a movie that didn't need to be made. All right, let's go here. Let's go. Let's try and get Scotland and work our way down. Ireland did not work out for us. We go with Scotland, work our way down. What do you think about the Glock ban? I haven't heard of any Glock ban. I don't know what country you're referring to, because it's definitely not America. From California. I mean, good luck is what I'll say to California. They're the pioneers of trying and failing at gun laws. I don't think it's gonna work out for them. Nor do I think they would actually target Glocks. I have no, I'd have to look into that just based off of my knowledge of California. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but it doesn't seem real either. Like if that turned out to be a fake story, be like, ah, yeah. All right, we got Scotland on lock. That's big. We just need to chase the green team out of here, dude. Getting a little bit stream sniped. They had to remake the Glock across the country. Gosh, I don't know if it was the Glock, but there was a pistol that came out that like was having really high rates of misfiring, and it was like recalled, but you know, like little desk pops, but happening all the time. Like finger not even near the trigger, just poof. I do remember hearing whispers of that, but to be quite frank with you, I'm not a real gun guy myself, so I don't follow a lot of gun news. Hopefully you can forgive me for not being up to date on the newest gun things happening. It's the SIG P32. Yeah, it was a SIG Sauer, that was it. All right, we have done a great job. We just need to kind of fight the blue team. They have a real stranglehold on... Like, we got to fight the green team, and then we got to be able to get over here, which is going to be really tough. Because we're having to build backwards so much, it's going to be tough to then turn around and fight them. Can anyone besides... I don't know, where... Maybe we push down here with Furry. They banned it because they can put illegal modifications. Yeah, that's like all guns. This man's never heard of a bump stock, and it shows. Corgi Circus is back. Hello from Sicily. Dude, what's up? And Pharaoh. Hello. I wouldn't say like it's a little kid talking about guns, but like we, you know, Zero Winter, we do have to be patient with the law of the world. They don't know about guns. Oh my gosh. I was on a sales call back when I had a job. And I walked into this weight loss office to like try and sell them billboard space. And I talked to a woman who was a survivor of the Las Vegas shooting. Which, if you're unfamiliar with, it was like a concert. I think it was like Jason Aldean was performing at the time. And a guy up in like a tower of one of the casinos had like a bump stock sniper and just started unloading. And this woman had gotten shot and then her friend died. And I was like, wow. And she was talking about how it like changed her life because like she used to be incredibly overweight and then felt bad because like her friend died and felt like she was wasting her life and changed so much. And it was like, it was really inspiring. Like I was with another guy on the sales call. We both were like, wow, she's like incredibly inspiring. Obviously incredibly tragic, but you know. All right, we got problems. Oh, they got 48%. Yeah, it's because we have to fight the green team. I don't know why they die hard so hard into Scotland with us. I hate this map, dude. Every time we try and go somewhere, there's another team that's like diehard going to go there too. Tom! Life gives you lemons, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think not trying to make light of the situation, but just like watching someone turn their life around in such a, listening to someone turn their life around in such a drastic way. Because I'm not going to get into all the things that he talked about. It was more than just a weight loss story. But it was like inspiring to hear this woman turn her life around. All right, we got 5 minutes for the next one. Hopefully it's not the British Islands. That's definitely our worst map by far. And it's not so much like we're not playing well. It's more so that like we keep getting, every time we try and pick a place to go, there's another team going there. I think we're going to bull and go south. And see if that works. Guys, does anyone know what country this is? Anyone want to take a guess? It's a really hard one. It's a really hard one. Nailed it. Can you guess the 5 neighbors of Spain? Yes, we have France. We have Morocco. We have Portugal. We have Andorra. We have Monaco. No, it's not Monaco. The hell? That, oh, that's Gibraltar, isn't it? Okay, they count Gibraltar as their own country. I was like, what? What? Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, what's the capital city? That's Madrid. And it's right in the middle. All roads lead to Madrid. Flag for Spain is that one. And the landmark in Spain, I don't know if Spain has palm trees. Yes, and is that like Tunisia? Tortuga. Trolltunga could be it. It's not. Give me that. Nope. Give me that. This must be Moorish territory. Give me a little knowledge about this boy. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Give me a little knowledge about this boy. It's a palace and a fortress located in Granada. Haha, the Moors. Alhambra is a palace and fortress located in Granada, Spain. It's one of the most famous monuments of Islamic architecture and one of the best preserved palaces of the historic Islamic world. Additionally, the palace contains notable examples of Spanish Renaissance architecture. That do look really beautiful. Wow. Could you imagine trying to assault this? I feel like this fort was never taken. Where do you even take it from? It's like on a steep hill everywhere. Maybe the other side's a little flatter. Oh, my brother in Christ, I don't think you're getting this one. I think you just go around it. Look at that. Also has a river. Oh, brother, good luck. Frick. Siege, no food. Yeah, you definitely have to starve those guys out, right? There's no like assaulting that fort. Corgi, do a vlog stream there? Yeah, just pay for my flight. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. I don't think anyone's really traveling right now. I mean, I'm sure I think Europeans feel it a lot too. Just in terms of how much prices have gone up. Although yours is just due to inflation. Ours is due to inflation and tariffs, which is unfortunate. Mr. President, please, that's our foot. Please stop shooting it. Frick. All right, 20 seconds left. Looks like we're going to be doing the World 1, which means we get Asia. Big? No. Scratch that. We're going North and South America. North is priority, but South America is second. Let's do that. Let's grab the Americas. Go, 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 go. What? I know, right? Have faith. Have faith. We grab the Americas. North and South America. Corgi farming Aura with his hat backwards. It's mostly because I didn't want to comb my hair today. My hair's so long. But I am saving it for the end of the year, and I'm gonna cut it. Now after implementing all tariffs, he's giving us $2,000 back. No. The Republicans in the House and Senate already have said, yeah, it's not happening. Because it would raise our deficit by another 2 trillion or something like that. Wouldn't help, to be honest with you. All right, go here. We're fortunate enough to have people that look beyond a nice PR soundtrack to be looking at the numbers and be like, yeah, we can't do that. that would literally be bad for everyone, actually. Why are you clapping already? You silly goose. Hello, Timothy. No. Start trying to collapse on some people. No, doesn't look like we're gonna get anything. We gotta do a little. Okay, at least we got South America. No one's getting this, which is great. Yeah, I agree. Going up is probably gonna be best. Nubis can then. Everyone can. Can you Iraq crush this man right next to you before he gets any bigger? Oh, we got help over here. Foot. Foxtrot uniform. Okay. My brain was initially reading that as foot rot. I don't know why. Good. Crush this man. Wonderful. And then I think we ignore this guy and we just go straight down here. So, yep, I'm with you, Tom. Oh, Foxtrot, no, Foxtrot, no, buddy. I was trying to get over there to help you. All right, let's donate to Soft. Give him a little bit extra. There we go. Good, good. We have some presents over here, which is great. Hey, I'm Palestine. Well, then play on our team, respectfully. It's not fair to anyone on the white team for you to be like playing with us, but not with the Corgi tag, so you're not on our team. Because it takes away from someone who's earnestly trying to play on the white team from having an extra teammate. So if you want to play with us, you know, use the tag. You know that was a scam, right? What are you talking about, Zero Winter? What was the scam? Can we get donations to the guy in Greenland? Looks like the world's kind of going against us. And then Bosnian, can you fight No Name as well? Can we focus on No Name? Don't worry about the Scion guy. He has literally 0 troops. Focus on the people who we actually need to take out. Guys, we need to collectively work on taking out the one guy we can both attack because this threat's coming. We want this guy out of the way, like now. Like, I love that you're trying to get this guy out of the way, but recognize he has 0 troops. So, like, you'd be more helpful to the team grabbing this because Bosnian's getting pushed back, and we need a champion somewhere. All right, this is Tom. Oh my God. I thought this was you. No, it's Tom over there. Oh my gosh, I've been donating to you. Be cautious of this guy over here. We don't have full control yet. Make him do the work. Don't take out the red players right next to him. Give us some breathing room to get Africa under control before we push into him. Bosnian, we need a little bit more troop control out of you, bud. Where's my boy? Pharaoh, not a lot we're gonna be able to do with you down south. The pressure's on with now blue. Anyone who can boat to blue, fight blue. Fight the crown. Don't worry about red. He's a pure distraction at this point. Make sure we're blocking boats, Greenland and Tom. All right. Everyone donate to Ale. Everyone donate to Ale. Ale, I need you to actually make some progress here. Or no, that's not. You are not even there. All right. Buddy. What's the point of going on the front lines if you never progress to the actual front lines? All right. Donate to Bosnian. Bosnian, give us a little bit more troop management. We can pull this one back. 11% wants a cycle, Bosnian. We need you to, unless you're above your red interest. We need time. We need time. Way to go, Isaac. All right, donate to Isaac. Donate to Isaac in Africa. Ah, he's landed over here. Why are we full sending, guys? That's never the way. If you can fight him, fight him. Otherwise, donate. Don't full send. Do not full send. Give us time. Ale, I'm forever banning you from going into Greenland ever again. Oh my gosh. You have failed us. Well, if that happened, I mean, we'll talk about it afterwards. Because there was a couple of breakdowns that we could address. It's not lost yet. Isaac's getting a push, but like the entire world's conspiring against us, which is a little bit unfortunate. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Yeah, we just got to get them out of North America. Then we can talk about kind of what we want to do. I mean, granted, one problem for another one. Are you really coming over here? Completely ignoring the entirety of the blue team? Yeah. All right, let's talk about this. We need to have a conversation on a couple parts. And I am going to be singling out people, but not as like you effed us, but just kind of as a learning experience for everyone, okay? So please don't take it personally, but there was like a couple of crucial things that killed us. All right, so far so good. I will say, let's make sure we're pushing this immediately. And then let's also, if you're on here, send a small boat over here, see if you can get an early land. But we need to be pushing everywhere as fast as we can. We need to close this. We did a pretty good job of it. I'm not gonna be mad about it. It was like 2 minutes and we got the entire 2 continents. That was great. All right, first thing that happened, Bosnian, you got to make sure you know your attack percentage, especially if you want to be on the front lines, because you wasted a lot of troops, which didn't seem like it hurt you in like the fights you were having, but it kills momentum. So you want to attack 11% once a cycle, unless you're drastically above your red interest, especially with the way donations work now. We can't flood donations to you. A lot of us are time locked, so you got to be a lot better steward of that. Second thing that happened, Ale, we don't care about this guy. Look at him. He's got 800,000. He's coming from here. This guy's not going to do anything. We wasted some time attacking him when we really needed to pincer this guy. This was the biggest threat to our team, and our 2 biggest players should have been there. Now, another thing is, like, if you're going to be in Greenland and you want to be the frontline guy, again, you have to act like a frontline guy and get to the front lines. I know I was calling out donate to Ale because I assumed he was over here. That's Tom. No fault on Tom. I just kind of assumed the guy who matched the same shade of black would have already moved over here. So instead of having a nice pincer, we had nothing. Isaac's holding out over here. Pharaoh, I love you. This was tough though, because this is a lot of troops going over here. I understand the move. We had momentum, but we lost so much momentum by not finishing off this pincer and then allowing ourselves to get, because we weren't able to quickly get rid of this guy in Europe with the 1-2 of our strongest players. This guy started coming through. And you can see Bosnian is now getting attacked, but that's because that's the cascading effect of over attacking. Is now we don't finish fights as fast, and now we're a target ourselves. So that's kind of where we just stalled out, and we got to do a little bit better. Last thing, if you're going to be on the coast, you got to be boat defense. It's got to be an all hands boat defense. Got to be watching for that. Sorry, it won't happen again. Again, not specifically targeting you, but just kind of trying to give like a teaching moment to the team. I'm sorry, I didn't expect to be the one in Greenland. That's fine. That's fine. Again, no one's in trouble. No one's in trouble. Think of it as just, this is a nice way to learn how to get better. And if you don't want the responsibility of like being on the front lines, like, oh, this could be tough, then just kind of understand the area of where we're going. You can go back. You can go back. It's fine. All this critiquing ironically makes me want to play. Why don't you play Zero Winter? Pharaoh's even here. I was not paying close enough attention to the boats. That's my bad. No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's be honest. Everything we talked about individually, not a big deal. The reason we lost is because they all happened together, right? Those games are going to happen. We take them as learning moments and we move on, right? No big deal. No big deal. And if you're one of the people who I said like, oh, we need to do better in these areas, don't be afraid of going on the front lines again. It's okay to mess up. This is a great opportunity to learn how to play. Learn from your mistakes and move on. No one made a mistake that was so insurmountable that we go, oh my gosh, don't ever do that. To be fair, the developer needs to buff boats. No, this is not open front where the game completely changes its entire architect every month. Consistency is great. All right. Did we finish this? No, we got another round. That's the national emblem of Spain. Oh, hell. There it is. That pink tiger. Lion always gets me. They speak Spanish. And then 17%? Is it Catalonian or something? Catalan? Huge. Nailed it. Spanish Castile. How embarrassing for you. How embarrassing. You got one C mixed up with another from the guy who never gets the native language. Basque? Dude, you know what's kind of crazy? Reno, Nevada has a gigantic Basque culture. I kid you not. Basque culture everywhere. Like, here's the thing. If you want to run for office in the state of Nevada, there is a Basque cook-off. Or it's like a Basque cook-off type thing. Anyone who is running for anything in Nevada will always go to that. It is like the king-making association is the Basque cook-off. It's wild. Because you go, why would Basque people be here? And it's just like, I don't. A lot of them came over to the region early and settled. I've been to Reno. Well, my condolences. It's a great place to live, not a super great place to visit, unless you're going to Lake Tahoe, in which case it's pretty dope. Fun fact, there's also a large Welsh community in South Central Argentina. Why? Isn't there also a large German population in Argentina for reasons? I know it's a colony. Interesting. I didn't think the Welsh were very colonial. I'm not sure why a lot of Welsh people went to that part of Argentina. That's interesting. Never would have guessed. Never would have guessed. It's the same climate? Yeah, but like if you're gonna leave the place you grew up, why would you want to live in the same place again? When is the last time someone banned Zero Winter? First off, Tom, thank you for renewing your membership. I'll time him out for a minute. I'll do that. Hey, Zero Winter, we'll see you in a minute. We'll count it. We'll count it. All right, contest is gonna be Middle East. Let's make a big push to get Africa and the Arabian Peninsula and Turkey. Let's try it. Let's get greedy. Dude, Zero Winter, you can't time out Tom. That's so rude. Wait, where do you go? Left side of the map. Draw a line straight down the middle. Go to the left side. Avoid the chokehold in the middle. Don't go Iran. Let's try and spread out a little bit. Was I the only one that didn't get in? Everyone saw that I had readied up. I'm readied up for this game. I missed 2? Okay. Well, frick. I mean, let's do Africa, I guess. By the way, I wanted a piece in Antarctica, but the red guy didn't let me. Yeah, I mean, that was a game where like the entirety of the map was so against us. It wasn't red versus blue versus cyan versus black. It was legitimately everyone on the map versus black. There was never going to be a piece out there. Again, it's another thing where like if we had more firm control, we definitely could have pushed Antarctica a little bit more. But it like what were you going to do? Not push it and then they push us and then we're weakened because we didn't attack it? It's just unfortunate that we couldn't support it. Am I not getting into games? Hello? All right, let's try South America maybe? Me and Isaac almost won anyways, but PL decided to throw. Yeah, they were like, they were kind of like we were steadying the ship, and then they just came in with another cannonball and just wrecked everyone's chances. I saw your thing get green. Yeah, it's green right now. I'm in this game. Okay. No, a little bit of a weird bug. Never seen it before. All right, good luck, boys. No, I'm not in South America. I'm so sorry. I hope you got into one of the mini games we tried to join and are having a great time. Just fully block Osmanli. Okay, dude, they hate you. Don't worry, I'll grab the land, I suppose. We'll just munch on this guy. I need to sleep. No, you don't. You just want to sleep. You're weak. Dude, grow a spine and just not sleep. Have you even thought about that? Have you thought about how much more time in the day you would have if you just didn't sleep? But if we're all being honest with each other, if we slept less as humans, capitalism would just make us work more. Like, could you imagine if we only needed 2 hours of sleep, what the workday would look like? Oh, so gross. People would be like, oh, we'd have so much time for activities. No, we just have longer work days. You just be stuck at work for longer. Dude, can you help our boy? Can you fight this poor man? British Syrup is throwing his all at it. Well, I got bullied that game. Guess they knew how much of a threat I was. You are a threat, Tom. Their threat down was spot on. Working job sucks. Yeah, it really does. It really does. There's no preparing you for the soul-sucking nature of a job once you graduate high school. And this is like, everyone has this moment where you'll just be sitting there and you'll be like, this sucks. And this is going to be the next 40 years of my life. At the very least. Says the YouTube streamer. Yeah, it says the YouTube streamer who gave up and is now like penniless. But he's trying to make it work. Trying to make it work. I had a decade of office work. I'd still be doing office work if COVID didn't happen. I'd be like a director of sales at a hotel somewhere. That line of work is kind of like out the window, though. Corgi, why sometimes can I not donate? The way the developer decided to handle some cheating things that were happening is like you can't donate. There's a soft cap on donating, or hard cap on donating for until 3 minutes and then 5 minutes. Office work really is the worst. It is, and you really understand. Like, I never drank coffee before I started working in an office, and then it was just like, let me have this like 10 minutes of just the only thing that brings me joy in the day. Just let me have this 10 minutes. Like, oh god, there's nothing worse than getting like you send out like clear instructions of something to do, and you just be like, okay, just get this to me, and then you get in the office first thing in the morning, is like some idiot has not done what you specifically said in email, and now everything's going to be behind in the whole process. And that's the first email you get at 9 a.m. and you just go, or 8 a.m. and you just go, nope, this can wait 30 minutes for me to drink my coffee before I'm ready to handle this cluster that's going to rob me of my entire day. Alrighty. You know what? We can do a Flago really quickly. All right, let's go Vietnam. Not Vietnam. Very close to Vietnam. Red on top, blue in the middle. Cambodia. Excuse me, that's Laos. I was about to say the up kind of got me, but I was like, well, maybe if they're counting like the south, but no. Laos makes sense. That's the shape. What's the national emblem? No. Nailed it. Pick the flag of the capital city of Laos. I got nothing here, man. All right, we got it at the end. Pick a flag of a country that neighbors it. Vietnam. Population is 7 million. Okay. I'm gonna say they use the real. No, they use the kip. Never was gonna get that. Oh god, I just realized I work in 5 hours. I missed my chance to sleep. Thanks a lot, Corgi, for being entertaining. Yeah, here's another thing you can learn as an adult. There's a thing called the Sunday Scaries, which is like, as an adult, like around 6 p.m., you'll just start being like, having a general sense of anxiety because tomorrow is Monday and you gotta work. Whereabouts are you from? Nevada, which is in the United States. Lobby 2, we'll do some Lobby 2 stuff. We're doing long stream today. We didn't get into a last contest. I like to do a contest. I thought Florida. I'm originally from Florida, but I only lived there for like 3 years. We moved very early. I was born in Key West, Florida. All right, contest is up. North America, same thing as before. We get Northern Canada, Alaska, western side of Northern Canada. Key West nerd, yeah. As I like to say, I was one of 2 babies born that day, and the other one was a Haitian. So there's a pretty good chance I got with the right parents. Pretty good chance. Is it an enjoyable area to live in? I mean, I would preferably want to have stayed in Denver, but Denver is just so expensive. Reno's nice. People are very friendly here. The casinos are so secondary. Very good outdoor life. Lots of good hiking and biking and activities. Texas for life. Couldn't leave if I tried. Yeah, that's most Texans. A lot of pride in being a Texan. A lot of pride. All right, we got a good beat on Northern Alaska. Ohioan for life? Ew, gross. Don't talk to us. We're talking about desirable places to live, Zero Winter, not Ohio. Buddy, if I'm getting full sent, you could dedicate some troops to this. Soft, can you maybe help out? Jesus Christ. Get a life, dude. I couldn't imagine my life being in such shambles. I would stream snipe a guy in an IO game. Like, this is my mortal enemy. I must destroy him. All right, we're doing a good job. Try and get some pressure on blue. I'm ready to go. Said Ohio until I leave. Yeah, but he hasn't left yet. He's had many choices. It's now a choice. Like, if we're being honest with each other, it's a choice that he lives there. Although I'm gonna be honest, like, Michigan is kind of nice, but it's cold. Pennsylvania, no. I'm trying to think of like the bordering states like Kentucky. There's not a lot of good states in that area. Oh, shut up, Michigan sucks. I don't know, man. Ann Arbor was pretty cool. Well, hello, nice to see you. Nate! Dr. Nate! Good to see you. Good, this guy left. Nice, there's the full send. Nice. All right, let's try and get some progress against this, just anywhere, honestly. We got 45%. This is a problem. Yeah, we cannot allow this guy to get in here. I swear to God, if this Scion guy's coming up here just to destroy us, it's going to be a shame. I was wondering where Blue was putting all of its troops. Donate to Isaac if you can. Bbot over there if you can. Just make sure you're throwing troops forward. Blue's our target. Blue is our target if we can get them. The contest you didn't get into is now a 3-way. Are we winning, son? Yeah, we just can't donate. Nubis, can you get involved? No, that's Isaac. Oh, Nubis, can you get involved though? I don't know. That's Wool. The hell is he from? Yeah, it's gonna be really tough. I think we can make progress without it. 3 minutes is up, so let's get some donations out. We're part of the 3-way? Okay, nice. There we go. Knock down that guy. That's huge. Good job, everyone getting involved there. Who is this? Party? Dude, nice job, Party. Yeah, this one's ours. Let's go. There's 67 people. 6, 7. 6, 7. You know, I've never seen the source material for that. I just know the meme. I have no idea what it's from. It's probably just some TikTok brain rot. I think we could all be honest with ourselves and admit that. Guys, who pooped in the Omens breakfast this morning? They've been so aggressive towards us. What have we done? Who made them mad? I had a robotic competition and it was qualification 67 and they got 67 points. I'm sure that means a lot for your world. I have no idea what that means in general terms. Is that good? Because 67 to me is like not a good grade, but I don't know how they score robots, you know? Does OG stream? No, they do not. Only OGs remember 6ix9ine. Dude, true. True, dude. Oh, Nubis, can we get an attack? Can we get an attack anytime soon, you think? Or just a humble attack? There we go. From what I know, it's not percentage. It's out of a total, so say 400. They play 67th out of 400. Oh. Yeah. I mean, to give you perspective of my experience with robots, is when I was in middle school, there was a robot in the tech class that you could program through a very complicated system to like go straight this many meters, then turn left. And it was like a top of the line product at the time. It would be laughable now. It probably had less processing than your iPod does, and then your iPhone. But I did remember the technology teacher would go ballistic when people would damage it. It was apparently so expensive. It like wasn't even fun. You would think like, oh, it's a robot, it'd be so much fun to play with. No, it was incredibly stressful. Because like everyone got yelled at and he was really mean about it. Like looking back, it probably would be something I should have talked to like a teacher about. Like it was kind of abusive, to be straightforward with you. Robot class was no fun. GG. LOL, I got so many Fulsons. You did, Pharaoh. Y'all have a good one. Adios, Tom. Good luck on the farm. You revived a childhood memory for me? Bug bots? What's a bug bot? Is that like a Tamagotchi? Is it like one of these things? Check out Lego's first competition. It's impressive watching what the kids can do. Dude, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. There was a TV show, and it was like a professional Lego building competition. And it was gonna be so cool. Like the premise is amazing, right? You build Legos. Lovely, great, fun. But the producers just like reality TV'd the crap out of it to the point where it wasn't enjoyable. I would love the British Bake Off people to make a Lego show. Like nice, calm Lego show. Okay, let's go. Left side, get us into Turkey. We don't want to be in Ukraine. Avoid Ukraine. Grab the Balkans and Turkey. Balkans and Turkey. Avoid Ukraine at all costs, for the love of God. We lose every time we have people going in Ukraine. Avoid it at all costs. Avoid it at all costs. Balkans. Turkey. Not Ukraine. I hope I can make that clear. So clear. If you have even a doubt of whether this is Ukraine or not, do not go there. Balkans, Turkey, Balkans, Turkey. All right, good luck, good luck. 5 is way too many. Please leave. Please leave. Please go anywhere else. Please go in Turkey. Help us fight for Turkey. Help us fight for Turkey. Ukraine is not a good spot on this map. No, it literally is it's a chokehold. And no matter how many times I explain to people what a chokehold is, it's always a bad thing. Now, this is actually kind of a good thing that the green team's here in such force. I don't know why they chose that other than to like try and mess with our day. But to that extent, we should be fine. Because we can kind of use them as a little bit of a... Oh, that's PL. The PL team. I don't think any PLs win here. That's the OG guys and PL on a clan. Okay. Or on the same team. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Not a lot. Not a lot. We lost a lot of the expansion race in this area. I mean, you did a great job. Good job. Way to protect. Yeah, let's just kind of keep crushing this guy, I guess. This is our strongest player right now. Well, if you get any chance to kind of build up troops, please take advantage of it. Don't push yourself. It's going to be a hard one to donate. Ooh, blue's helping us. That's pretty sick. Oh, full send, huge. I'm with you. All right, how we doing? Blues captured a lot of the area. Front lines is tough. I mean, it just sucks that we had like the entirety of the green team go right on our border. Thank you. I am trying to attack. I just don't have any troops. And this guy left, which is devastating. Hopefully Wa can get a good push against a lot of these weaker green guys over here. Yeah, Wa, get us a big push. Get us a big push. I know you're not at 1,000,000 yet. This is going to be a problem. We got the tough side of the green team, and the rest of the green team was, like, soft. I think this one's going to be an L2. Banana left me to die. I'm going to be straightforward with you. If you ever got, quote unquote, left to die, it's probably your fault. Like, no one ever leaves you to die as much as it is like you put yourself in a position that couldn't be saved. This guy really sucks that he left. All right, that's GG. That's GG. Let's take a look at our spawns, though. I don't like our spawns. Did we just get unlucky? Okay, so what I will say is when we're fighting for Turkey, guys, do you really think we need 3 people here? Like, we're spawning a little bit too close together. We need to go for land. Like, this is too congested. We need to spread out a little bit more. We need to spread out a little bit more. Like, look at what the blue team did. You see how spread out they are and how congested we are? We should be able to accomplish more. Like, we won over here with this amount of players. Feel free to push up a little bit more next time. I'll say that. We did get unlucky with the entirety of the blue team spawning right here. That's our green team spawning right here and then only targeting us. That did suck. Let's spread out a little bit more over here. Get a little bit more spread. If you feel like you need to bunch together, maybe front lines isn't for you. Like, I think we got too bottlenecked on the front. Alrighty. Let's, did we finish Flagel? We did. We did. I think that's all of our games today. Corgi, look up Bbots. I did. I don't know. Send me a link of what you think a Bbot is, because there's a translation error that when I American Google what a Bbot is, it's just a bot. It looks like a freaking, it was a clothespin with like legs on it. What do you want me to do about it? What map are we waiting for? This contest. Timer. I'm going to be right back, though, while this is going. I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick. Oh! Headphones got caught. This all got messed up. Hold on. One fault of my setup is that if I turn my chair, sometimes gets caught in my headphones. Corey, I put a Bbot in the meme section of the Discord. Okay, hold on. The hell is this? Oh wait, contest is up. All right, World 2. Let's try for the Americas again. Let's give the Americas another go. I think we'll be more successful on World 2. North and South America. Spread out, spread out. What is a Bbot? I don't know. It's a British thing, man. I've never heard of it in my entire life. The British people really love it. It looks like a Teletubby version of like Hungry Hungry Hippos. You know? It's British people stuff. Yeah. It's right up there with beans on toast for them. Give us the Americas. Oh, we need more help up here. Way to get South America, boys. I found another Geo Daily game. It's called Map Tap. Remind me at the end of it. I'm definitely down to check it out. I do love Map Daily games. The only one I don't want to do is travel anymore because of the I was getting weird antivirus warnings from it, and I was like, I don't like the game that much. Get involved, soccer. No need to wait. All right, Ale, me and you. We crushed this, man. Yeah, player. Yes! Let's go, huge. What's the point of stream sniping if you just immediately full send? Like, I'm the MVP of the team in freaking the middle of North America. All right, let me see if I can get a boat out, though. All right, see if we can start loading up people. Who is this? Irish Nami. Yeah. Remember, start donating early and often. There's no point in building up to red interest to donate anymore. Donate early and often. Irish. Mr. Full Send, bud. Mr. Full Send. We could have used that full send. Oh, Bbot. That's funny. Bbot's a great donation target, by the way. Where are you getting here, guys? Good job. Bbot, do Bbot things and get us some land. Good pressure, good pressure. Caliphate, honestly, if you can do some damage, yeah, and their backlines, this is actually pretty good too. Who's this? Rainbow Bees, can we get you to help out with this? Teletubby version of Hungry Hippos might be the weirdest comparison I've ever heard. I mean, did you know about Bbots? Am I missing out on something here? Keep pushing, boys. We've almost got him. Big. Go get them, Bbots. I've seen similar things for my kids. Is Bbots a new thing? I don't know, man. I'm not tapped into the youth of the British market, I'll tell you that. When people say their childhood, I'm thinking kangaroo or dipperoos, and they're being like Bbots, and I'm like, I can't relate to you. I'm sorry. We had Tamagotchis. I remember a lot of kids getting in trouble at school because they would be feeding their because, like, if you don't know what Tamagotchi is, it's basically like a small Game Boy where you take care of one pet, and it has times where, like, you feed it or it dies. It has no, like, oh, I'm playing the game now or I'm not playing the game. It's just like, hey, it's 1 p.m. You need to feed your Tamagotchi or it dies. Well done, boys. Well done. We narrowly lost the contest you didn't get into. I assume Blue had won and moved on. Yeah, that happens. It's okay. We can't win them all. I'm having fun just hanging out with you guys. I'll tell you that. How much elo do you have in Battle Royale? Not a lot, because I have to play on 8 different accounts. Because I kid you not, there are people who follow every single one of my accounts, and the moment I'm on, they get a notification that I'm on, and then they stream snipe me. So I just flip around through accounts. It's not a fun time. Just don't set up an account? No. I understand your rationale, but I think it auto-creates you account. Like, I'm not creating them, it's just auto-creating. Hey, Corgi, what's up? Not much. User does not exist. How are you? Even though you don't exist. Bbot's getting invaded in South Africa. Good, let them, dude. Let them. If there's one bad thing about our team is that we have someone named Bbot on it, you know? I think we can all universally agree on that. Africa, it's fine. It's fine. Again, we have 65%. We're destroying their backlines. It doesn't super matter what we do at this point. What will the next map be? Great question. I don't know. It's not like I'm dictating the map. Spawn generation. Be like, you will spawn. Who the hell is this? Redacted. Hey, can you fight Redacted really quickly? Because he's going through our South America. Just be super lovely. Big, giant, strong champion. Like, let's not give him life if we could just take out their Redacted guy real quick. Another Bbot. Thank God. Thank God. You know what this team was missing? Is a little Bbot action. We don't have enough Bbots. We need more Bbots. Corgio, the Territorial goat? No, I'm the Bbot goat, dude. Let the world know. Wait, Nate, fellow millennial, do you remember Pogs? Do you remember Pogs? I think you're the only other millennial here. Well, calling all millennials, do you guys remember Pogs? Yep, there we go. Oh my God. Pogs was so much fun. Never got into them, but they were pretty in middle schoolish times. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really play it very much. It's kind of like Pokemon cards. You never really play it. You just collect them because they're pretty. They were shiny, dude. GG. Let me show you kids Pogs. Pogs. Yes, a popular 1990s collectible and playground game. These were so awesome. It's like you would have a slammer. You would put Pogs down, and you'd have a slammer, which is a heavy one. You throw it on the Pogs, and like the ones that would flip would be yours. That's all there was to it. GG. Oh, another contest. Okay, South. We go in England. Everyone in England. Spread out. Give us England, and then look for openings in either Ireland or Scotland where there's not a big grouping of teams. Try and spread out. Give us England. We shall rule the seas, boys. I like our spread. I like our spread into Scotland too. I love that. I think we got good spread. We're forcing the entirety of the blue team onto Ireland. I was busy typing and missed this one. How dare you? Bbot! Yeah, go get over here. I'll let you two get some pathways over here. I've got a pathway. I'm not sure how the stronger players have land. I remember how they were half-baked, but the priest at school said they were the demons and took them en masse. On Sundays, he had a bonfire in church and performed a Pokemon exorcism. Was this for Pogs or was this for Pokemon? Or was it a Bbot burning? I'm gonna be straightforward with you. If you're part of a church that burns things, I don't think that's a good church. I think that's like a really good indicator that you're going to a bad church. If they just like burn things, you know? I think burning things is a bad thing. All right, let's see if we can get some donations into just anything over here. Remember, go for the blue team, guys. If we can boat into Ireland, boat into Ireland. Pogs and Pokemon? Dude, I don't think you went to a good church. I think your church was probably a little bit too fire and brimstone and, you know, not too much on the love of God, but more of like the wrath of God. And if I had to take a guess, I would probably assume that you're not strongly into like religion. Yeah, just tear through the blue team. Just tear through the blue team. It doesn't matter about winning the fights. Just getting into the back lines works for us. Don't fight red. Don't fight red. Who's that? Yeah, leave red. Leave red. They're helping us. Our fight's with blue right now. All right, 3 minutes is almost up. All right, Bosnian mapper. It's his redemption arc. Go, buddy. Redemption. May need some support in Southern England coast. I mean, Let's knock out as many of the blue team as we can for right now, and then we'll worry about this. We get one guy who just holds the entirety of Ireland. I think that's called a W. Go for the easiest target, Bosnian. Go, baby, go. Right, in France, try to stop what's happening. I mean, ultimately, we have enough troops over here to like hold, which is all we need. We don't necessarily need to win over here. We just need to hold while we win over here. This is obviously more valuable land. We need to drive down the blue ownage percentage of the board. Like, buddy, you've got free land right there. You could do multiple attacks. Grab us some land. Yeah, we're collapsing over here just fine. Nothing to be concerned with. Doing great, boys. Doing great. Yes, this is what we want. I was defending the black team and now I'm dead. I mean, here's the thing. Don't think of it as individually you died. Think of it as like a noble sacrifice, you know? Like, you're still part of the team won. We can all be happy about that, right? We all won. Glory to the Corgi Empire and such. Corgi Bbots. Yes, I am the Bbot god, as many people have known me as. My alias in the world is, you know, if the police ever arrest me, they'll be like, do you have any aliases? And I'll be like, yes, the Bbot goat. And then they'll be like, what's a Bbop? And I'll be like, I have no idea. I'm not 100% sure. I can send you, if you let me have my phone back, I can get on Discord and show you what a picture of it is. The kids in London love it, though. Let me tell you. They love it. I'm late. What happening? I've become the leader of the Bbots now. I was in Scotland and died. Hey, you played a good disruption. Us spreading out worked pretty well for us, I will say. I mean, Southern is strong. We got a good push there. We got fortunate with the red team also pushing down Ireland. But we take those. Another contest in 2 minutes. Perfect. Everyone, get back to the main screen. Change your name to Bbot. Bbot. Everyone change your name to Bbot. Get ready for the contest. Bbot supremacy. Yes. Yes. Everyone has 2 minutes for the next contest to change your name to Bbot. Bbot or Bbots. We can either one. You can have whatever you want. I'll be Bbots. Plural. Everyone's just gonna think people are multi-tabbing. Let them. Let them. Let's have the drama post about the Corgi multi accounting scandal, even though it's on stream and like plenty of evidence to the contrary. But why look into like the facts when the facts don't back up your position? Bbots. Bbots. Yeah, we're not multi-accounting. We're multi-B-botting, dude. We're not botting. We're B-botting. You could say we're Bbotting. Oh, I beat you to it. I beat you to it, British syrup. Get freaking wrecked. Nerd. Bbot supremacy. Let the people know. Let the people know. All right. Scandinavia. Get us into Russia and Finland. That's what we want. Don't get caught up in the western part of like Germany and like, you know, Poland and no, Netherlands. No. Give us Finland. Give us Russia. Don't mention what a Bbot is because we really don't know. Yeah, about half the chat is like fanatic Bbot fans. And the other half is like, I don't know what a Bbot is. I don't get it. You need a Bbot custom emoji? No. You just got 2 brand new custom emojis. You got Mama's Brave Little Boy and you got Chair Heaven. Is it considered bad if you call someone a nerd? I mean, I think the connotation around nerd has changed dramatically since when I was a kid to like now. I think being a nerd is like, yeah, everyone's a nerd about something, and that's kind of like the association with it. Where like if you were called a nerd when I was in school, it was like a legitimate diss. Like, oh shit. Dang, dude, he thinks I'm a nerd. Oh no. But now it's just like everyone's a nerd about something. Nerds are cool now. Yeah, PC Master Race. Let's go. In case you guys didn't hear, the news article about Steam is like per person the most profitable business in the world. They have 350 employees making, and Steam is grossing like $17 billion. And I will say, there is a news article out about Gabe, the founder of Steam, and his like new boat, Leviathan. I would highly encourage you to actually look into what, because people see like, oh, he's got 17 gaming computers in it. And be like, no, he doesn't. It's a research vessel. It's a research vessel. It's not a luxury yacht. It's like, take a minute and understand why a luxury yacht would have a hospital on it. It's got a submarine port. Come on, Bbots. Supremacy will be ours. More when you didn't follow the Bbot. You were not Bbotted. I'm getting Bbotted. It's okay. We win over here. We'll be fine. If we lose, though, I think we all agree British syrup gets banned for life for suggesting Bbots. Like, I think that's fair. Any counterpoints to that? No? Okay. If we lose, British syrup is banned for life. Ooh, Bbot supremacy. We're in a little bit of trouble there, Bbot. Bbot, can you get involved, Bbot? Yeah, Bbot. Did I cut you off, Morwen? I think I did. No, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I need help in Finland. Don't we all need help in our own way? Wouldn't life be better if we all had just a little bit of help? I would make such a good boat captain, dude. Like in war, like, oh, captain, we're going down. What do we do? But like, you know, aren't we all a little bit down? Sometimes it do be like that, huh? Rip, I'm dead. It's probably fair. Sometimes we all die a little bit on the inside, you know? Help? Sometimes we all need a little bit of help. You'll be fine. Be fine. Bbot supremacy. Let's go. Help, donate? No. Bbot. You ask help, but have you considered Bbot? Bbot is the way. Change my profile picture to a Bbot. Bbot's rise. Bbot's rise up. Bbot, our Lord and Savior. Yeah, have you panic about not getting donations, but I counter by asking you, have you considered our Lord and Savior Bbot? Bbot. I'm not even saying it correctly anymore. When was the last time you gave glory to Bbot? Have you asked Bbot to save you? The Bbots won the battle in Finland, and you had ye of little faith. I'll say that. Disgusting. Disgusting. Chat, we have converted Corgi. Yes, I'm a huge Bbot fan now. Bbot gives me 6-7. Dude, I'm so hip with the freaking Gen Zers right now. Oh my god. I don't know if the alphas are even... What's the oldest alpha? Are they old enough to be conscious of the internet right now? Any Gen Alphas out there? I know the betas were just born, but like, how old's the oldest alpha? We gotta have like a 9-year-old alpha out there. Pans out to Helinsky. Bbots everywhere. Bbot. I think alpha started in like 2013. Okay, so that makes them 12? Yeah, we could definitely have an alpha. Sorry, Gen Z. You're old news now. I now cater my audience specifically to the youth. Only we Bbot skibbity toilet 6-7. Let's go. I'm 13 and I'm alpha. Skibbity toilet to you, my fellow youth. Skibbity toilet to you, my fellow youth. GG. Also, as just a kind of a general thing, since we're talking about like whether you're an alpha or not, you can identify as an alpha, but don't be like, I'm this years old on the internet. Never a good call. Never a good call. Now, it is rich as a millennial to tell you this because, you know, back in the AIM days, instant messenger, internet was fresh. You'd pop into like a chat room about sports and be like, I'm a man who I'm M like 13 looking to talk to like another M13 about sports, or like you could just pop into like state and be like, I'm M like 15 looking to talk to F15, and that you just someone would be like, I'm that, and then you just chat. And it's like, man, I was so ripe for just pedophiles. Just terrible times. I mean, to be fair though, the like my parents had hitchhiking. Hitchhiking was a very common thing. No one hitchhikes anymore because now it's dangerous, right? Humanity got to ruin that one. Also, Corgi, you wanted a map tap reminder. I did. Okay, map tap. Game. Maybe if I had P there. Welcome to map tap. Try rotating the girl. Tap as close as you can to New York City. It's there. I did it. Amazing. Now, to Reno, Nevada? How'd they know? How'd they know, those silly dogs? How far can I go in here? Do you think they geolocated me? All right. That's Lake Tahoe. That's Pyramid. Reno's going to be right here. Score 99. Big. How far off was I? The scrolling is a little bit... I was a little bit south. I need to be farther north. Okay, Dallas. Dallas. I used to live in Dallas. Dallas is going to be like right... Meow. Now, score 100. Score 100. I got Dallas better than I got Reno. All right, hold on. We got contest up. Load up, boys. Let's try and get the northern... Let's try and get the northern half of the map. Northern half of the map. Corgi just doxed himself. I've told many people that I live in Reno. Mostly because it accidentally came up and it was like, well, I might as well just own it now. Bbot's rise. Dude, Bbot's rise. I'm still a Bbot. I'll still be a Bbot forever. You can't stop me. Dude, you cannot stop me. Not like it's a small place. I mean, here's the thing. The city of Reno and Sparks, which are generally looped together, is still like 500,000 people. So like, and I'm a small fry on the internet. And I'm a big man. It's not like I'm an internet girl or anything, right? Like, I don't have to worry about people stalking me. The worst that's going to happen to me is someone's going to be like, hey, are you Corgi Circus? Be like, yeah. Like at a bar. And I'll be like, hey, what's up? The only internet famous I've ever been, or the only time I've ever been recognized in anything, was one time I was playing BattleBit off stream. And I ran to the bridge. If you don't know what BattleBit is, it's basically Roblox Battlefield. I ran to this bridge and took cover. I was like, all right, boys, we got to charge the bridge. And this guy's like, are you Corgi Circus? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you want to charge this bridge together? And I was like, he was like, yeah. And then we ran about 2 feet. Both got mowed down by a machine gun. And that was it. That was it. That was the peak of my internet fame. Oh, Corgi, you were cheating this whole time? Yeah. It's been really hard to be so consistent about hiding it for 3 years, but I have been cheating the entire time I've been a YouTuber. Every game is scripted, and honestly, I feel like I deserve more clout for scripting as many games as creatively as I have. But no one wants to give it to me. Oh, you're making the Roblox meme joke. Yeah. I did play the game. BattleBit. I got 2 kills right off the bat, and then the game accused me of being a cheater and kicked me. I was like, cool. BattleBit caught you for cheating after 2 kills. Yeah. It was a pretty fire short, I will say, that I made off it, though. I hate to be the one who says it, guys, but we're not showing a lot of Bbot supremacy right now. I'm a little concerned about that. Did you play Entrenched? No! Like, to give you an idea, I didn't even have to download the Roblox client to play BattleBit. It was its own game. Or you call yourself Bbot tomorrow's video? I mean, here's the thing, I might because I'm starved for names, but like trying to explain an inside joke that we all came up with on stream to people who weren't on stream is legitimately like trying to tell people about an inside joke, and it's just never gonna work. All right, 3 minutes is almost up, and we need to get some pressure on the red front. All right, 3 seconds. Get some donations down to the red front. Let PewDiePie review Bbots. Dude, he's like a full-on dad now. He's like played the streamer game and unlocked the good ending, you know? He's just living his best life in Japan. Homie's just like surfing and walking through parks. Like he'll be fine. I don't think he needs Bbots to keep it up. Dude, I like our Queen Bbot down here. They're doing big things. Just barely survived in the north. 249 pixels left. Let's go. That's big. All hail Queen Bbot. Can I ask you guys a question? So I know there's a lot of memes about the Bee movie with Jerry Seinfeld. But has anyone actually seen the Bee movie? Like, I personally never have seen it, but I know all the memes about it. Talk about what I feel like is a dumb premise. Like, they saw Ratatouille and be like, let's do this with bees. I've seen the movie. What are your opinions about the movie Bee movie? Give me your raw, unfiltered thoughts about Bee movie. Saw it, meh. I find Jerry Seinfeld intolerable. Yeah, like he really nailed the show Seinfeld, but everything else he's ever done has been just kind of annoying. Comedians in Cars was funny for like the first season, and then that sucked. Also, I didn't know I learned recently that he was like hard dating a teenager at one point. Like, you know, really threatened the needle of too young. Yes, I saw it as a kid. I liked it back then. Pathetic. Pathetic. It was kind of funny, but also childish and boring. Your queen has carried you to victory. Thank you, Kenneth Miller. Our queen, dude. Our queen, Kenneth Miller. Let's go. You the real queen bee. Get it? It's like you the real MVP, because it like even rhymes too. All hail Queen Bee. All hail our Queen Bee, Kenneth Miller, 8647. Here, let's do some lobby 2 stuff. You guys can get rid of tags. I'm keeping Bbots. Let's go to game menu. Oh, no. Yes, game menu settings, lobby 2, back and back. Been a while since we've done some of these. Let's do a battle royale. And then I'm going to get some more water while everyone gets a chance to load in. So don't feel pressured. You got plenty of time. Just make sure this stays away from my... There we go. Okay. Okay. When do you plan on making Corgi #1 again? Really never. Really never. It was fun when we did it. We were #1 for 2 years. I'm fine with not being #1 anymore. All right, let's do Africa. Next map up. Let's do it. We got a king, queen, and prince. Dude, where's the jack of Bbot? Like instead of the jack of hearts. Jack. There's something there, right? Jack? Jack of hearts? I know it's like the queen of hearts, but isn't that like the jack? You know what? No, there's not. I'm sorry. I didn't sleep much last night. So the brain's kind of fallen off a little bit. Playing cards. Alice in Wonderland. I have no clue. Thank you. So I'm not the only one who's a little sleep deprived today. Your brain's like firing to want to make a connection, but I don't think there's a connection there. Oh my gosh. So can I tell you guys, I went down a rabbit hole on YouTube and I started watching like manga recaps, like just narrated series of like a manga, which doesn't sound very exciting, and it's not. But I watched an 18-hour recap of Lag, which was so baller. Like the premise of Lag is there's a guy who's kind of like, it's like a Alice in Borderlands type-esque thing where like you go into a room, you do a fight, you level up, and you can die if you don't succeed in the room. You can level up through skills and equipment and stuff like that, all that classic stuff. But it's very like hardcore and brutal and stuff. And I watched 18 hours of it, but it was such a good story, but literally the worst narrator that ever was, but no one else on YouTube had covered it. So I watched this guy's thing of it, and it was so bad. Like anytime there's a woman, he's calling him a mommy, and like Chad and Sigma. Like that's his entire vocabulary. Like it was just like really awkward at points to be like, dog, like don't stop talking about women like this. But like also as a reprieve, the author of the manga, basically anytime there was a woman on screen for more than 10 seconds, he immediately killed her off. Like straight up, women did not survive. There was like a rotating wall of women that would be alive for a maximum of one room and then immediately be killed off. Like, dang, man. This, like, you know, you don't just have to kill off the women. You can kill off men too. What's it called? Lag. L-A-G. It's pretty cool. Like the main character's a boss. Like he has the secret ability, or he kind of like revives every single time. But this is like his last go type thing. Now the only thing I will say about it is unfortunately like on hiatus, and has been on hiatus for like it's like, oh, the last room's, if you get to level 10 you can escape. But like it's been on hiatus apparently for like 4 years, leaving off on level 7. Did you ever play a Paradox game before? You're a Paradox game before. I don't know, maybe search up a Crusader Kings on the channel. You might find a few series for you. But it was dope. It was dope. I did I would not recommend watching it on YouTube. Because like it was like one of those sunk cost things where like, oh, this is such a good story, but I could not stand the guy narrating it. Oh, it was so awful. I've never felt so torn, being like, I'm enjoying the story so much, but I swear to God, anytime this man deviates from what the author's saying on the page, I'm being driven insane. Fun fact, Hearts of Iron 4 is free now. Well, they just came out with Europe EU4. EU5 now. Although I haven't heard too many people talking about it, so I don't know how good it is. Did I miss the free-for-all? You did, Zero Winter. There was like a 5-minute holdout for you to join, and you didn't, so. I am going to be honest, it is kind of hard to say who's doing well and who's not because everyone's name is Bbot. Yeah, it's free now because the standard cost of Hearts of Iron 4 DLCs is half the game at the price at least. Oh, yeah. I forgot what game I was looking at. I was like, oh, I might want to try this out. It's not that expensive. And then I saw how many DLCs there were, and I was like, nah. Like, even in, like, the top-rated game review is like, this is a great game. Has a lot of DLCs, so it's kind of hard to keep pace with it. And I looked at it and be like, they're coming out with one a month. And each one is like $30. Which is like, hey, if the game's free, that's fine. But like for the game to cost like $40 and then every month is a new DLC. It's overwhelming. Newest Hearts of Iron 4 DLC is like $30. Which is basically the price of a new game. And what do you get for that? Like a new faction? All right, so we got Wah doing big down here. Wah? Question mark. Boo doing pretty good over here. Bbot regular doing pretty good. Oh, Bbot God has full sent. Oh, Liam, you flew too close to the sun. John Alchemy. Alchemy. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a Idiocracy name if I ever heard one. Alchemy. Gotta go to bed. I have a test tomorrow. Well, good luck on your test. Don't stress out about it. Do your best. You're probably in high school, so it really doesn't matter. Like in the grand scheme of your life, you will not remember how you performed on a single test in high school, much less, well, maybe college. I remember one test I took in college, and it's because it was the hardest class, one of the hardest classes at CSU, like bar none. It was Organic Chemistry 2, and it was like a famously notorious, like, you're gonna fail this class, like everyone does. And I think it was legitimately like half the class fails and there's no curve. And I had the final was like, am I gonna pass? Am I gonna have to retake this? And I got just enough for a C. And I remember me and my friend Kyle, we smoked cigars out on the lawn. On a fraternity lawn, we were just smoking cigars and quietly drinking alcohol. But mostly smoking cigars, and we both got way too nicotine high. Like, we bought way too big of cigars, like comically large cigars that were meant for, like, die-hard cigar smokers. And we got way too nicotine high, and it felt like throwing up. But we passed! C is for close enough. C's get degrees, baby. We don't talk about organic chemistry. I'm still in therapy for that. Yeah. So, like, I never forget my organic chemistry teacher. I initially was like bringing my laptop to try and type the notes, but there's so many drawing things. And you know it's going to be intense when, like, the professor uses 8 different markers to signify things. And I'll never forget, halfway through the class, the professor makes an announcement of being like, hey, so I got an email saying that I use red and green a lot, which is like hard for people who are red-green colorblind. So I'm going to stop doing that. And I'm just sitting there be like, brother, we have taken 2 tests in the hardest class in this university, and you have not brought up that you are colorblind? Like, Jesus Christ, I was just like thinking about like how confusing all this must have been for this person who's colorblind, but also be like, what the hell are you doing not speaking up earlier? Oh. The biggest difficulty of organic is the need to be able to mentally manipulate the molecules in your head to picture how they change. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I remember about how organic chemistry works is something about RNA and DNA, and then like there's a walking man. That's all I remember about organic chemistry, was just that one image. It's important for how I think your muscles get something moves along like something, and it's a walking man. That's all I remember about organic chemistry. Interesting three-way. We do have an interesting three-way. Although Bosnian's fighting C, which is interesting. So it might not be a three-way. He could just be pushing early for the full send, assuming that he's going to hate Bbot more than he's going to hate him. Which is a strategy. Guess where I'm from? I have no interest. I have no interest. This isn't Guess Who. You could just tell me a fun fact about where you live. Palestine's on the Bbot's team. It looks like it at this point. Yeah, the game's over. Well done to Bbot. Ah. Alrighty. We'll do some more Lobby 2 stuff tomorrow. I'm going to cut things a little bit short, mostly because I'm feeling rather nauseous. So humble apologies on that. You may have picked up that I'm still not doing amazing in health-wise. Hence the 2 streams in 2 weeks mentality. But I definitely will be back tomorrow. So we'll be back tomorrow, but I am going to cut things a little bit short today. Hope you guys had a great time, and I'll see everybody mañana.